I had no idea that it would repair a relationship that was falling apart between me and my wife, between me and my kids, between me and my friends.
Hi there. Welcome back to Carnivore Today. I'm Adam, and today we're diving into a fascinating topic: the surprising advantages of embracing a carnivore diet. When many of us initially embarked on this journey, we sought specific benefits, but what we uncovered along the way was truly astonishing. Join us as we hear from a remarkable panel of five carnivores, each sharing their extraordinary experiences. We have Sean White from Intentional Carnivore, Cassie Birdquist from Carnivore Quest, Kip Moore from Carnivore Kip Barbecue and Cast Iron, Dr. Anthony Chafee from Anthony Chafee MD, and Dave Mack from No Carb Life. Get ready to be amazed.
Oh, Carnivore Today, thank you for the super chat. What is the number one unexpected benefit from following a carnivore diet that you didn't anticipate initially? Good question. Dave, what you think? What did you not anticipate that you found out to be a benefit?
I didn't anticipate the lack of arthritis. So the lack of joint pain has been probably the number one thing because that just follows you around everywhere. You know, it's always in the back of your mind. That pain, that dullness, even if you're sitting down, is always there. So that's been the number one benefit for me. How about you, Kip?
Well, I kinda, expected that because 'cause I'd done a little research on carnivore before I, started the whole process, which I think everyone should research it a little bit before they start anything that you're doing. But, so I was expecting that my shoulder pain might get a little bit better, but it did get better. But one thing that happened that was totally unexpected was, and I pick with people on my channel because I had a hemorrhoid that I named him Harry.
Hold up. What did he just say? It had a name and it was Harry.
And the hemorrhoid has pretty much gotten so much better just because the diet. And I didn't notice it at first, but it started getting better. And then another thing that has been getting better is I just noticed this like a week or two ago that now I can sleep on all sides, and I don't know why. Like before, I would only sleep on my stomach, but now I can sleep on my side, I can sleep on my back, and more often than not, I end up sleeping on my back now, and I wasn't able to do that until recently.
Cassie?
Nice.
I have a laundry list, but I'm
Mhm.
just going to whittle it down to one. This was very unexpected. So I was in a car accident about 25 years ago, and I had a herniated disc. And I ended up going with surgery. You know, I was young and dumb, so I listened to everything the doctors told me. And I was experiencing back pain on our couch. I couldn't sit down without being in excruciating pain while getting up, whether I sat there or laid down. I have virtually no back pain, none whatsoever. And for the last 2.5 decades, it's been something that has been really bothering me. And ever since carnivore, that was very unexpected for me. I didn't anticipate that, so that was a very cool benefit.
Dr.
Mr. Chip.
Chafee,
Well, I mean, I just, I didn't know what to expect. I just knew that, you know, plants were trying to kill me, and I just want to get rid of them. So a lot of it was a big surprise to me, and I was just pretty amazed. But I mean, just in general, I just, just aging backwards. I felt at 38 like I did when I was 22, and playing sports all the time. I just felt absolutely amazing, and my body started working like it did when I was 22, which was better than when I was 25, 26. And I had gone back to sort of eating a more standard diet, even though it was whole foods and just some, vegetables and, maybe some, whole grain pasta and things like that occasionally. But, and brain fog, that was gone. I did not know what the hell that was for years. I didn't know. I woke up fine. I would sleep, in a good amount. I'd wake up naturally without an alarm clock. I'd feel good. And then like point throughout the day, all of a sudden I was just brain fog. I just couldn't think. I felt like I'm tired all the time. I was like, what in God's name is going on? For years that was happening. And I just could not figure out what the hell it was. Gone, snap, gone. And my asthma was gone. My red eyes, I had red eyes for years. It was just constantly, everyone was just saying, I was like, "Oh, you high or something?" Like, "No, I'm not. Thanks, asshole." You know, and like, I didn't know what it was, just allergies or something like that. But I just had like beet red eyes all the time. It was really annoying. So I'd always use eye drops. Those 2 weeks dropping vegetables, those terrible things were gone as well. So I just, they made all these little subtle things that you didn't even know were a problem, or a problem that you could fix. They just go away. And I thought that was amazing. For Dave, just going to say the one thing that surprised me most about, your recovery was the recovery from your neurological symptoms. That was something that, when you sort of said, hope you don't mind, you did say this in our conversation that,
No, sure,
you
no.
had had a stroke 30 years ago and had some right-sided weakness and, difficulty going up and down stairs in particular. And then, I had done keto as well. And there are studies showing that ketogenic diets help with brain trauma and recovering from, TBIs and things like that. And so that's great, because you're getting ketones into your brain, they can help regrow the brain. But you had done keto for a while and that didn't seem to, fix the problem. But then early on in carnivore, all of a sudden you're walking better and your strength is returning after 30 years of a stroke. That to me was absolutely remarkable. And so, yeah, I think that was incredible for me to hear.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. I think, I mean, to follow up on that, that is definitely a big thing for me. I think the reason I rate the arthritis reversing as a higher, you know,
Mhm.
a high point for me is just because the stroke symptoms weren't causing the pain; they were just an
Yeah.
inconvenience. So, yeah, but definitely going up the stairs now is a pleasure compared
Yeah.
to it was a
Mm.
nightmare before.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Well, where are we gonna start with this one? I'm gonna jump in on this one because I've experienced a thing or two. So, when I started, I was looking for hope. I had no earthly idea that I'd make the friends that you see sitting here on this panel tonight that I get to join on every Friday night. I had no idea that I would have a YouTube channel. I had no idea that it would repair a relationship that was falling apart between me and my wife, between me and my kids, between me and my friends. He was talking about God's name a while ago. I don't have to park way up by the door when I go to church on Sundays now. I could park out in the middle of the parking lot and walk all the way in and not be out of breath and sweating whenever I go to sit down. I don't. The mental clarity is amazing. Not just the things that you immediately see from eating a different way. It's all the things that progressively compound on top of changing the way you eat. You change one thing, and it's like a concentric circle that multiplies and divides and conquers other areas of your life that you'll never be able to see until you step out and start doing it. So, there's definitely a lot of things that I have experienced that I had no earthly idea, could not have made it up or even have a hard time even explaining it now. So, for anybody that's out there who's been watching this and not commenting or investigating for a long time, what are you waiting for? Because I'm telling you now, maybe it doesn't work for you and you can come back in 6 months and tell me that, I wasted your time and okay, cool, great. I'm betting it does though. I'm betting you're going to see benefits from it, more than just the weight loss, more than just the anticipated things that you're going after. Um, you're going to see some great things start changing. And once those things start changing, there's people hand over fist in the chat that can testify to exactly what I'm saying. Most of the people on this panel right here tonight can testify that there's going to be so many different things that are impacted in your life. It's going to change you in so many different ways that you're not ready for right now that, it's definitely going to be worth it. I brought my book. I put a picture up not too long back about I wrote down a list of all the things that I regret about starting carnivore.
Mhm.
It's right here for anybody who had the question.
That could be a bestseller.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I'll get one of you guys to write the forward for me.
The
Thank you.
testimonials that we just witnessed are nothing short of incredible. One thing that caught me by surprise was the total elimination of plantar fasciitis. This affliction was so bad that I could not stand for 30 minutes at a time without extreme pain. I never started the carnivore diet for this, but it was completely healed within 1 week. Completely vanished. The profound and transformative changes that a carnivore diet can bring to people's lives are truly remarkable. This live stream was both inspiring and informative, so be sure to watch the entire video. Show your love and support for these fellow carnivores by subscribing to their channels. You can find the links in the descriptions below. If you are considering trying the carnivore diet, what issues are you hoping to address? And for those already following this path, what unexpected benefits have you personally experienced? Share your thoughts with us in the comments below. Also, don't forget to spread the word by sharing this video with anyone who could find inspiration in these stories. Before we go, please remember to subscribe and enable notifications so you never miss any of our future videos. I truly appreciate those who have already done so. Thank you again, and stay amazing. We'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.